Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Crypto Millionaires Club. Vechain Vet #1 by 2020. Guys, I put together a hell of a video on Vechain. Actually, Vechain is probably one of my very first holdings that I've been holding on to for quite some time. I believe it's a really interesting project. I believe there's a lot of good things going on. On this one, guys, we're going to cover some of the investors, Tim Draper, Briar Capital. We're going to talk about the BMW relationship. Also, guys, if you haven't heard, VET is possibly going to be listed on Binance USA. With the listing on Binance USA, that is huge. It'll be huge for VeChain in itself. Also, guys, I'm going to talk about Sonny Liew. He used to work at Louis Vuitton. And Louis Vuitton did tweet about VeChain. And Louis Vuitton, actually, he became the richest man in the world. So, really interesting scenario there. Let's get this video started. First, I'm going to start off with the Vechain Retweeter. This is pretty much where I get a lot of my good information from on Vechain. I follow them. I highly recommend following them. And then from there, as I go through some of their tweets, then I can like branch off into articles. Like for example, these two right here caught my attention, which the reason I did the video. But hardware development is farther along than I thought. Now, Vechain has developed 6 type of passive IoT tags that are available in the Vechain toolchain. Builders can decide which type to use depending on the business needs. Interesting scenario there. Now, this is the one that really caught my attention right here. A picture is worth 1,000 words. You got that right. So what I did right here, guys, first I clicked on the article, but there's like really no link. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to verify some of these investors to make sure they're legit. So the two that stuck out at me right away was Briar Capital and Draper Dragon. So I said I'm going to look up these two just to make sure they're really invested into Vechain, to make sure this is legit. So first thing I put is who owns Draper Dragon. Now, I figured it was Tim Draper, but I just wanted to verify it. Tim Draper is the founding partner and leading venture capital firm Draper Associates. So right here, guys, you got Draper Dragon and Tim Draper right here. Okay, and then I wanted to confirm it too, so I looked up Draper Venture, our investments right here, in Vechain right here. Vechain is one of the world's leading enterprise-focused DApp ICO platform, product, and information. So you actually got Vechain right here. This is our investments on Draper Dragon right here. So I actually did confirm that Tim Draper is invested in Vechain. I always like to say, guys, the proof is in the partnerships. I like to see, follow the team, follow the money, follow some of the investors in the project. If Tim Draper is going to invest in this project, then, he sees potential. That's for sure. So the next one I wanted to look up was Briar Capital, because that name kind of stuck out to me a little bit also. Now, this is Briar Capital right here. Briar Capital formed strategic partnership with Vechain. Now, I also wanted to learn a little bit more about Briar. So this is Jim Briar. I just wanted to make sure he was officially a legit guy. Briar Capital, venture capital investing in US and China and India, smile and laughter. And I believe we got one more article from him. There was a picture actually of him in front of like the Chinese, with the Chinese government. So, here's Jim Briar right here, guys. Briar Capital formed strategic partnership with Vechain. Here's the picture right here. There's Jim Briar right here with like the Chinese government. Jim Briar, a billionaire venture capitalist, became famous after investing millions in Facebook in 2005. This bet proved to be the most lucrative deal in the history of venture capitalism. And I believe that this crypto or Vechain is going to end up being the most lucrative deals of our lifetime. I truly do believe that. This is the birth of the tokenization, the internet of value. Jim Briar has stated in recent interviews that he has seen massive potential for blockchain and AI technology companies to grow in the upcoming years. This is why Jim Briar has invested in 3 different crypto projects so far: Circle, Ethereum, and Vechain. Now, guys, this is Jim Briar. He's invested in Circle. If you're familiar, guys, Circle is Jeremy Allure. He just testified in front of Congress. Circle is also on the high-level advisory board at the IMF, International Monetary Fund. Now, we know Ethereum. Now, he's invested in Vechain. So, guys, I'm telling you, Briar Capital, I think it's called Briar Capital, right? Yeah, Briar Capital, guys, is huge, huge for Briar to back VeChain is massive. Jim Briar explained why he decided to add VeChain to his portfolio. Sonny Liu has a strong vision and has set a new industry standard for blockchain projects. I agree with VeChain's hypothesis that enterprises will accelerate the adoption and development of blockchain technology. I am most interested in VeChain's top percentile crypto team. Additionally, I found VeChain's enterprise partnerships and deep relationships with PwC and DNV GL to be compelling. Wow. Briar currently is active in Chinese investment community and has been a big influence in China. On the picture below, you can see him standing right next to the Chinese president with the CEO of Apple and Facebook and Alibaba also in the picture. Wow. That's pretty impressive. That's for sure. It says photos like this are carefully planned. The closer you are to the president, the better the connection is. And when he's like right there beside him, wow. I mean, this picture, that's amazing right there. I will say that. That's for sure. You know, Walmart announces VeChain powered food safety platform. You guys may be familiar with this one. No, this one right here, I mean, this one right here made me double my investment in Vet. I'm not a financial advisor, but, you know, where I'm from here in the USA, Walmart is massive, massive. Everybody shops at Walmart. Now, I believe this Walmart-China relationship is, you know, a testing ground, even though they are utilizing it. But I believe once everything is, you know, it proves itself there, then I believe it's going to come over here to the, you know, USA market. This is a very big deal. Very, very big deal right here. Now, as I go down a little bit farther, oh, here's the next one right here, guys. Good news, VET will probably be listed on Binance US. Now, what had happened was is Binance came out and said that they were looking at these tokens as far as being listed on Binance US. Now, VeChain is on here. Here's VET right here. Guys, I can't even begin to explain how massive and how big a deal it would be if VET was to actually be listed on Binance US. That would be massive, massive. That is for sure. Also, guys, my goal is to visit every local office in DNV GL. Very good to meet with the Houston team to better understand their use of VeChain and how blockchain can disrupt their business. Now, I actually did look up this guy right here. Now, he is the country manager, VeChain USA Media Studios, and he's also Chief Information Officer and one-time VP of Innovation at Miami Heat, which is the basketball team. So, you know, it's so good to have, like, the proof is in the partnerships, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Actually, I do have the Blockfolio, guys. It's a really interesting app. It's called the Blockfolio app, and I actually follow VeChain. And basically, if you have the Blockfolio app, you'll get like updates of news and stuff. This week in Blockfolio signals, VeChain expands with wine tracking platform. And I know you guys remember this about a couple weeks ago. They came out with the wine tracking platform relationship with the large winery, I think in Italy. More from Matic Harmony. And those are actually some of my other hidden gems, guys. Matic Network. Actually, on this channel right here, I do got a Matic video. I highly recommend checking Matic out, guys. It's still at a penny. Big deal right there. Okay, so let's move on now. Tim Draper. Okay, guys. Now, one thing I found really quick is VeChain price prediction 2019, 2020, 2023. Now, some say high, some say low. I'm going to go to the ones I like. I will link all this in the description, though, guys. You can check it out. Crypto Ground predicts that VeChain might reach $2.58 by the end of 2019. And I'm not sure about that one, but, I do believe there's going to be huge potential in 2020. They even added their version of VeChain VET price prediction for 2020, where they stated VET could reach as high as $4.10 by 2020. Now, I do believe that in 2020, VET could hit $4 easily. Our verdict on VeChain price prediction. Some people stand by by the end of 2020, it could be 22 cents. Some are saying 20 cents. Some are saying $4. Um, Ever since Vechain Project publicly launched, the team has been announcing partnership after partnership. Some notable companies that Vechain has partnered with are PwC, DNV GL, and BMW. But these are just the biggest international names from a long list, as indicated by Vechain's highly diverse partnership. A Blockfolio platform sets out to bring advantages of decentralized applications and smart contracts to a large number of different industries. This shows its use case increasing exponentially by 2023. Vechain might reach 40 cent, which I believe is going to be way bigger than that, guys. But 40 cent would still be good. So there's actually another one in here I wanted to share with you guys. Smart Ethereum is a site that regularly publishes cryptocurrency predictions. They believe that the price of VeChain could go as high as $75 by the end of 2023. And I truly do believe that one also. Now, I did look up VeChain really quick on CoinMarketCap, guys. I actually never realized it, but the total supply of VeChain is 86 million. So, 86 billion. 86 billion. So actually, it has a less supply than Ripple or XRP. That kind of shocked me a little bit. I thought they were around the same. It has a circulating supply of 55 billion and a total supply of 86 billion. And it actually has been green. Not a lot of price gains, but it has been showing a lot of green lately in the market. Now, basically, guys, don't forget there's a 25 million vet buyback. So, some people are saying, oh, why would they have to buy back some tokens? But basically, it's a factor of supply and demand. The same way Ripple Labs is having they burn a percentage of their tokens, through a variety of, the way the system is set up. Also, Binance has a Binance coin burn periodically, which, is increasing the price. So they realize, once you start decreasing some of the tokens, it adds to the value. So VET is actually buying back $25 million worth of VET. And so far, I think they purchased back 4%. I did do an unbelievable video, guys. VeChain, this is it right here. VeChain continuing 25 million buyback of VET today. This is my Facebook page where I'll be uploading videos on VeChain. I will link a description for my Facebook, and you can find this video on my news feed. I highly recommend checking this video out right here. And actually, I will leave a link in the description for this video also too, guys. Now, I thought this was really interesting. The authorized truth right here. Now, founder Sonny Liu formerly worked as a chief information officer at Louis Vuitton, China, where he realized the scale of counterfeiting that affects the luxury brands. Now, the reason this jumped out at me right away, guys, because I recall that Louis Vuitton chief passes Bill Gates as world's second richest person. Luxury goods mogul Bernard has displaced Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates as the second wealthiest person in the world. Now, this is from July 18, 2019. Now, also, I found something else where Louis Vuitton tweeted about VeChain. Now, this is the article. I guess Louis Vuitton is LVHY, Louis Vuitton, official account of LVMH Group, world's leader in luxury and unique portfolio of over 75 prestigious brands. Now, some are saying, this doesn't solidify the relationship, but I went through all this Reddit post. One were saying, hey, just having the attention of Louis Vuitton is enough for a win. And I agree with that big time, guys. For Louis Vuitton to even tweet VeChain, huge. Not to mention, guys, Sonny Liu was the chief information officer at Louis Vuitton. So I'm pretty sure what they're saying is, if the RFID chip the luxury goods is going to prevent counterfeiting. Now, I believe, if he has connections at Louis Vuitton, used to work there, probably knows the owner, hey, I believe there will be a relationship. I'm not sure where the relationship stands as today, but Louis Vuitton did tweet about VeChain. Basically, some of these other relationships are huge. Some list of major firms have invested directly in VeChain, including DNV GL, PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, and Bright Capital. Norwegian-based DNV GL describes itself as a global quality assurance and risk management company operating in 100 countries with 14,000 employees. roughly 2.25 billion in 2017. London-based PwC is the world's second largest professional service with around 250,000 employees and revenue of 41 billion in 2018. Wow. And Breyer Capital is a venture capital firm founded by Jim Breyer, who has an estimated net worth of 3 billion. So this is some of the players that Vechain is actually currently working with. So this is pretty impressive, guys. So this is my Vechain video. I believe Vet #1 by 2020. I believe that Vet will be a top contender in 2020. I definitely got my eye on Vet. What do you guys think about Vet? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys have some Vet? I think this project has a lot of potential. Shout out to the Vechain Retweeter, and I will link all these in the description. The Crypto Millionaires Club logo will come down right now. Smash that logo to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when I release these videos on Vechain and some of my hidden gem projects that I really like. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Mahalo.